Josh McDaniels, Patriots offensive coordinator, interviews for Raiders head coaching position. But as I just read this morning, is no longer the favorite to land the position. What does that say? John Harbaugh will be the Raiders' new head coach. But we're going to stick on Josh McDaniels here. So, Raiders obviously interviewed him and decided he is no longer the favorite for the position. Now, me personally, as a fan of the Raiders, I did not like the fact that we even would interview him. I don't like the track record for Patriots coaches, coordinators. They have a very bad track record. I've always got the interpretation of McDaniels that he's childish. I definitely didn't like the move he pulled on the Colts. That's the main reason why I'm like, I don't want this guy. He doesn't know how to make up his mind. And granted, I'm not going to go on his first coaching stint with Denver as the catalyst as to why I wouldn't want him as my head coach. I'm just going on the fact that these Patriot coaches are so used to a certain way and a certain culture and a certain environment. And I feel like that type of environment is not to be brought into this organization. I feel like that type of environment is very strict, very bland. And you can sit there and say, oh, well, won them 6 championships. Yeah, cool, but that doesn't work for everybody. It doesn't. And you've seen it. That's Bill Belichick. That's not these guys. You see it. Every time a Patriots coordinator goes somewhere else and becomes a head coach, they fail. They fail. The only one I can say had some success and didn't deserve to get fired was Brian Flores. And I would like to see him get a head coaching position somewhere else because I think he's actually one of the better, probably the best coach that has ever came out of the Patriots stable. I just don't buy Josh McDaniels as a head coach. I think he's a great play caller, and that's evident. He can damn sure call plays. But in terms of being a leader of men, in terms of being a leader and being a great decision maker, I personally don't see Josh McDaniels as that type of guy. I just don't. Never have. Never have. And I feel like maybe he doesn't believe that in himself neither. Because if he did, why isn't he the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts? Why did he turn that job down? If he was so confident in his head coaching capabilities. And that's another reason. What are we going to do? Okay, hire him, and then 24 hours later, he's going to sit there and say, oh, sorry, Raiders, I'm going back to New England. I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts of a New England coach. I even heard us talking about interviewing Gerard Mayo. I mean, history repeats itself. New England coordinators don't make good coaches. They're not Bill Belichick. Point blank, period. They are not Bill Belichick. Just because they come from the Bill Belichick and the New England Patriot tree does not mean that they are Bill Belichick and they have the genius that he has. So with that being said, I am actually relieved to find out this morning Josh McDaniels is no longer the favorite to land a head coaching position for my Raiders. I just don't see him as a head coach. I don't think he's a good play caller. I'll take him as offensive coordinator, but as a head coach, I don't know. He leaves much to be desired for me. You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad that he's no longer the favorite, and it all but certain to me that Jim Harbaugh will be the next coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. Because I will say this: if you're if you're not looking to hire Harbaugh, I don't see how you move off of Josh McDaniels, given the fact that he does come from a winning culture, and it's looking like we're definitely looking for an offensive-minded coach. So